Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Okay, so we've got a little bit to do today, so I'm going to go a little quickly, but you can always pause this video if you have a question about it. So we're going to start with story elements. Now, I'm going to talk about one characters a lot because that is what we're working on today, and I'm going to cover these three in greater detail later. So, story elements are the pieces that make up a whole story, okay? So, they're the elements or the pieces of a story. So, we have our characters, which are the people or things in the story that we are reading about. So, just like in Cars, were those people? No, they were cars, right? But they were our characters. So you have your characters, you have your setting, which is where and when the story takes place. What goes wrong in a story is the problem. And how do the characters fix the problem? That's called the solution. So let's talk about characters. Characters are really important in a story, whether you're reading it or you're writing it, because this is writing right now. Ha ha. Okay, so when you are writing something like a personal narrative, do you just talk about what happened, but you don't talk about the people? Think about that. No, that's not true. My story is mostly about the people, right? That's because characters are the main characters. They're the ones that drive the story. Just like your mom or dad drives a car, they drive the story and keep it moving. Okay, so today we're talking about characters. So let's move on over to part of the assignment today. Ready? So you are going to have in Savvis our writing workshop assigned to you. Portray people. If you need it read to you, it'll read it to you. So let's talk about what we're talking about people in a personal narrative. So that is the writing we're talking about today. Personal narrative. Remember, personal means it's yours. Narrative means someone is telling the story. Well, so it is your story. Got it? Raise a hand. Do you have a question? No. You got it? Okay. High five. Here we go. The narrator is the writer who tells the story of a personal experience, their story. The narrator uses first person pronouns, very important. I love pronouns, such as I, me, my, and mine. He or she reveals thoughts and feelings through dialogue, which is talking, and descriptive details. Ooh, we talked about those earlier this week. Those clues, details. So, let's break it down. Let's see. So, the only word I really feel like we need to go over real quick is dialogue. Dialogue is just talking in a story. So, when you're writing a personal narrative and you have talking between two characters, that is called dialogue. Okay? We good? We ready? Okay. So, the instructions here, we're going to go down. The instructions say read a personal narrative from your classroom library. Don't do that. I have a narrative for you. It's attached in your assignments. Do you want me to show it to you? Yeah? Is that a hand? That's a hand. I see it. Okay. So this is our personal narrative we're going to read. If you need help reading it, please ask your parent or your grandparent or your adult. Ask them to help you. Ask an older sibling. They will help you read. So you will read, okay, mashed potato pizza. That's what it's called. I wonder what it's about. And if you see, do you see this thing circled here? Yeah, that's someone talking. Wonder what those quotation marks mean. Oh, they're quotation marks. Means someone's talking. So that is dialogue, guys. Just an example. Okay, so you will read this story. And then you're going to come over here. And we are going to write, let's say, 2 details for each one of these. We'll talk about the first one, appearance and voice. How does the narrator look and sound? So, what that question is actually asking is like how does the character sound? Are they happy? Are they sad? Are they nervous? Are they excited? And just so you know, characters can sound different as the story goes on, okay? So it could be 2 different things, right? Okay. Do you got it? Nod yes. If no, come on the Zoom today at 10 a.m. and I'm going to help you. Okay. Actions. What does the narrator do? So you just need to write 2 things the narrator does. Remember, the narrator is in the story. Okay. Remember? Because they're telling us a personal story. So you need to tell me 2 things that the narrator did. Get it from the text. Thoughts. What does the narrator think about events? Okay, so what is the narrator thinking at what is happening in the story? Do you know? Of course, you know. You're going to read it and you're going to nail this. You're going to be awesome. Okay. Now, here's the interesting part. How other characters react. What do other people think of the narrator? So, the narrator is writing their story, but they include other people in their story. You need to tell me what the other people in the story think of the narrator, okay? You think you can do this? Nod yes if you can. Nod no if you're a little eh. Okay. If you nod a no, you can ask a adult friend to help you, or you can come join me on the Zoom. Okay, guys? If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Don't do this bottom part down here. We're only doing the top parts. Thank you so much and have a great day, guys. Can't wait to see you. High five.